on that one.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Maxey kicks to Embiid. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Lakers substitution, number 11.
So it's Philadelphia now. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And don't sleep on Maxey's vertical. He's great at using it to hammer those down.
Lakers trail by 3. And here's Doncic from the arc. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter skill, but not who you want.
Teammate was open.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the tip.
Certainly something every team always sledgehammered it in.
Climb that ladder.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. A little extra on that one.
Pass to Edgecombe. Oubre kicks to George. And George with the stop.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. From deep, Reeves. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And then for Los Angeles, Hachimura is checked in for James. Jake LaRavia comes in for Smart. And it's Kennard in for Austin Reed. Hits it from three-point range.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting in the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Watford, and slam dunk by Watford.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. The Lakers trade. And LaRavia slams it in.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Pass to Barlow. 76ers moving the ball around. Bangs home the trifecta. Barlow's got 6 points.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
Hachimura the pass to Doncic. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter, Clark in a tie. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They needed a jolt from that second unit, and that's exactly what they got.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Quentin Grimes up there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Edwards. And it's Barlow in a power forward position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. As the 25th pick back in the 21 draft, Tim, what's enabled Quentin Grimes to really break through here recently?
It's pretty simple, Kevin. It's opportunity. He finally got that chance to be able to be free offensively to show what his ceiling is, a much larger role offensively. Kind of reminds you of Jamal Murray a little bit, particularly now that he's got the green light.
So he's had the body, had the skills. It was just, as you're saying, the opportunity there to really capitalize.
Absolutely unencumbered on that end of the floor. It's amazing how guys can break through.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Back over to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. The 19-foot shot bounces high off the rim and drops. Reeves has got 5 points now this quarter. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them.
What's up? What's up, though? Nah. See, I'm finna play the game, though. Stay on the phone. See, I'm coming on.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. To the left side wing. And Drummond gets it to go on the assist by Lowry. Drummond's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the Sixers last season, Tim, winning less than half as many games as had been projected.
Well, the injury bug completely derailed their season. And by the tail end of that year, a low win total was actually in their best interest because they were trying to ensure they retained their top 6 protected picks.
Good on the shot.
Nice read by Maxey. Sees it, hits it.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Lakers with some changes. Maxi Kleber comes in for Jackson Hayes. And Doncic is subbed in for Jake LaRavia. Outside, Maxey. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. It's stolen by Hachimura. Kennard on the wing. Now recovering. And that's good. Luke Kennard for 3. Kennard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers. Pass to Embiid. Oh, Embiid too tough inside.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid hard to deny.
Doncic from deep three-point land. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Doncic outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give it too much of a look.
Maxey in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Lowe. And it's a 10-point 76ers lead.
The shortest three in the game, Maxey, solid from that corner.
Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Drummond working against Kleber. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
In a wide open look for Hachimura. It's the three-point bomb. Now just a 5-point Philadelphia lead. Maxey looking it over. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Reeves can't hit. The 76ers leading by 7. Steps back. Here's Oubre.
Oh my goodness.
That one's in, his first shot of this game.
Crafty at cashing in from there.
That's a game of your
enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for Philadelphia. Arlo's checked in, and Georgia subbed in for Andre Drummond. The Lakers also making some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. James comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Luke Kennard. Smart against Oubre. And he banks in the layup. Oubre has got 4 this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to LeBron. Launches it. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Oh, you've got to run LeBron off the ball there.
The 76ers leading by 5. Maxey kicks to Oubre. Here's Edgecombe. He's defended by Reed.
And giving up some inches inside makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game time. Maxey passes to George. Back to Maxey. Nailed from three-point land. Maxey's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. Doncic from deep three-point land. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at him time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
We made it. We made that. We made that one. Made that one, buddy boy.
The previous play
Into
is
halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even looked at it on the monitor. But replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the bad
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, the guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Andre Ayton out there with LeBron James, and it's Smart in at the small forward spot. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Kevin, back to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Outside for George. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Buries the long-range jumper. Maxi's got 20 points.
And Maxi wasting no time, clapping right back with his own triple.
Lakers trail by 13. And they double up Doncic. And here's LeBron outside. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Here's George. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
Reeves left side. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
Spins. Back to Maxi. The 3 from George. 6 for 6. The miss from the field.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Here's Doncic. And again, it's the Lakers.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Los Angeles making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. Outside, Maxi. For 3, Oubre. And he's good on the 3-ball. Oubre's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers. And Tim, I think it's safe to say that Kelly Oubre is an eccentric guy.
Well, Kevin, he's got the tattoos, the painted fingernails, certainly not afraid to express himself stylistically. And in this league, if you can play, well, the dress code is flexible.
Hail Mary for some, but Maxi makes the long shot look easy.
Here's Smart. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Smart's got his first basket.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
And here's Maxi outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 5 assists in the game. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer and another basket for the Lakers.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Pass to Maxi. Driving inside. Lays it up off the glass. Maxi's got 28.
Offensively, Maxi can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Well, he's had it rolling all night. He just hasn't had enough support to give them the lead.
Maxey kicks to Oubre. From deep, another three for Philadelphia.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Lakers trail by 17. Here's Doncic. The shot is good off the backboard. He's got 27.
He's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Watford finds Edwards. Here's Barlow. Back to Watford. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Again, the Lakers.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Pass to Barlow. Back to Drummond. A three ball. That's tipped. And here's Kennard. The three doesn't get it to drop for him. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Well, through three-quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. 76. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Edwards. Quentin Grimes out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Barlow in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. 15-point game. And that one's good, LaRavia. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Benyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he could just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Some changes for Philadelphia. Walker's checked in for Edwards. And Maxey subbed in for Trendon Watford. Doncic is checked in for the Lakers. And now let's swing it over to Allen LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. And they told me.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Carlos' shot is good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Lets it go from deep. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut back down to 13 with the basket coming from Doncic.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counterpuncher. Hit him with a three, and he is coming right back at you.
And that one was good. Maxey.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, that's a little easier to do out on the perimeter.
Doncic with the bucket.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Andre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. LeBron comes in for Hachimura. Marcus Smart's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Austin Reeves in for Kennard.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, top man is going for the jumper. Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Fires away from outside. Cleared away by Ayton.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Missed on the three. Philadelphia leading by 13. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, look out!
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
George! Three! Good!
And he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Oubre fires. Embiid. Here's George. Another chance, and down goes the layup. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is...
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
What the bro? Wait.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. A huge margin of victory for Philadelphia.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Tyrese Maxey.
If this were a crime scene, he would be questioned because his fingerprints are all over it.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And they never took their foot off the gas. Even with that big lead, that's what their coaching staff loves to see.
The three goes down. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Doncic nails the jumper.
And James has always loved sharing the rock as well as making his teammates better.
Maxey against Doncic. Here's Embiid.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
He drills the three. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, my goodness.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Down he goes for three. On the wing, George. And stolen by Ayton. So Philadelphia wins it. This one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were.
You need to grill, boy. Keep practicing. You'll get there. You ain't there yet. You're going to get there one day.
We're going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.